it's called, right off. And, oh, he looked wonderful. And he has this, this right big, what's it called? Here. Makes you want to do that, whatever it is. Lovely. Well, anyway, when he's finished cleaning up, he says, well, Violet, you've seen something today. I said, oh, I've seen it before. And he said, I said, I've seen it before. And he has just a little bit of, this starting here, like they do at that age. And I said, oh, don't go getting yourself. And he said, what? Like when you don't come back, khaki and poppies. Oh, he said, that's all done with now. They don't die like that. And he looked right. What's it called? I saw me legs today. They didn't look like me legs at all. That Devon was giving me a bath, and I said, "It was never my legs." And she said, "Well, whose legs do you think they are?" And I said, "Well, you never know in this place. I've had somebody else's teeth before now." And this frock doesn't suit me. Tangerine doesn't suit me. It's not mine. Oh, if Francis was here, he wouldn't have put me in this frock. Only he's not there. When she's done putting me back on the bed, I said, "Well, I learned something today. I'm not Betty Grable." She said, "Who's she?" I said, "Oh, one that you're talking goes, when you get it right, they think you're balmy." But Francis, he knows all the film stars, Betty Grable, how that sings, and that one with the seeing hair up, and a bit of a madam, Bette Davis. I'm sitting up in my bed when they all waltz in with this cake. It turns out it's my birthday. I'm 90-something. I don't know, they did tell me. And candles, and it tasted like candles to the cake. And they kept on saying, "A few more years, and I'll be getting the now then, the lad comes on a bike, a telegram. She sends it you, apparently. The Queen." But still no Francis, though. I said to Nurse Patty, "Where is he?" And she said, "Oh, he's gone for a checkup." And I said, "A checkup? For what?" And she said, "Oh, they do that now." Oh, I hate tangerine. Verity fetches a young lad round this morning. She says to him, "You're privileged. Violet is our oldest resident." And she says, "It's Bennett is going to ask you 1 or 2 questions. It's about the past. And he gets out his exercise book and he says, what was it like then? Well, I mean, was it better or worse? Oh, I said, my legs were better. Oh, he said, he didn't mean that. And Verity comes back in and he says, she doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about. She doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about. And Verity says, well, she's had a stroke. And she's, we'll see. We'll get you another one. Come on. I said to Francis, he'd mean trams and whatnot, and the war. And I said, Francis said, which war? And I said, the proper war, when all the young lads got killed. Never again, that war. And we looked right sad and said, hold me hand. And then he said, did you have a young man? And I said, yes. And he said, well, what was he like? And I said, well, his name was Elmwood. And they had a little confectionery downtown road. And he used to fetch me, ma'am, a vanilla slice. Every time he came round, a vanilla slice. I still held hold of his hand. And I said, when you were courting them, it was like will you fight? And he said, struggle. And I said, aye. He managed to get one button undone one night and another the next. And lasses weren't supposed to do much in them days, just lie back and get ready to draw the line. But because I know, he knew where the front line was, he'd get there a bit faster and go a bit further. Another button, you know. Oh, it was that grudging somehow. But it was the way you felt you had to be then. Well, anyway, he was to go off to France the next day, and they had given him a pass for his last night. Oh, man, she was a good one. She put anemones in a vase, and oh, I love anemones, and a fire in the front room. And then she reckoned she had to go and stay at Aunt Florence's for the night. You see, ordinary folk then were better than they were ever given credit for all they were so strike-laced. I gave him his cup of tea, and then we went and sat in the front room, and he started in with the undoing me buttons and kissing and whatnot. Only I wanted to look my best, and so I put on my best frock, and he couldn't fathom how it unfastened. I should have taken it off, but I didn't. And poor lad, he got so fed up with these flaming buttons, in the finish he just gave up. He had taken his leggings off, his booties, because they were hot, and he was in his shirt sleeves, and they were right rough khaki shirts then. In the finish, he just gets up and says, oh, hang this lot, and he takes your shirt off, and everything else besides. Doesn't say a word, just takes it all off, and stands there on the hearthrug. And oh, he was a picture with the fire and all that. And then he says to me, now you take your clothes off. And I didn't. Oh, and I wanted him so much. I don't know. It was just the way I'd been brought up. And he stands there looking down at me. just picks his clothes up and goes next door. And after a bit, I heard the front door bang. You see, they look old in photographs, but they weren't. They were young lads, the same as you, and just as grand. I saw the yellow thing that the boy on the bike brings. His sister fetches it round. And the vanilla slice for Mal. And later on, they got a letter reliquing from the king, the same as everybody did that lost somebody. They keep on saying, I'll be getting a telegram soon for my birthday. And Francis says, you know something, Guy? In all that, you never said, what do you call it, or what's its name? Not once. You knew all the words. Oh, only I should have let him, shouldn't I? I've never forgiven myself. Well, he said, how can you know? Still holding me hand. Oh, poor lad. He looked right washed out. I thought they had pneumonia beat. A big strapping lad like Francis. And Devon says, it was a blessing. He would have died anyway. I said, a blessing. A young fellow like that. Oh, he was such a gentle soul. Such a gentle soul. He would have made a grand husband for some lass. And she says, it wasn't lasses, it was lads. I said, oh, I knew it was lads. And she said, well, I wish you'd told me. Right nasty. Oh, I didn't know it was lads. But lads or lasses, he was alone. Reenie's gone and all. Went in the night. Right as rain when she came to bed, made me promise to wake her up when her taxi came. Well, it came in the finish. And I said to Francis, no, I didn't. My arm seems to have gone to sleep in the sand. And now then, I'll have another one somewhere. I've got 6p. Jolly, jolly 6p. I've got 6p to last me all my life. I've got 2p to... Oh, you see, if we sang everything, I wouldn't forget. Pets is what we need in this place. Else babies. Something you can do that with. Not have to talk to. It's no game, is this? We're the pets, fed and cleaned up every day. Oh, it's a kennel, is this? Pedigree chum. Pedigree chum.